Florida NAACP seeks national advisory against black travel to Sunshine State. This is ridiculous. This is, I mean, no one takes the NAACP serious anyway. We know that who really runs the NAACP. I'm not gonna say, but y'all know who founded the NAACP. I'm not gonna say. They really don't. They really don't care about advancing so-called colored people. Everything they do is with the leftist agenda, is a liberal agenda. They could care less about really helping black people. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram. I haven't been posting there lately, but I'll start posting on Instagram again. And there's also a link to my merch store where I Will Not Comply t-shirts. So check my t-shirts out as well. All right, let's talk about this news. The Florida chapter of the NAACP is asking its national organization to issue a travel advisory urging black people not to visit or move to the Sunshine State. So now they telling people don't move here. You're there, so why are you still there then? If you don't like it, move. I mean, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But the proposal was put forth at the chapter's state conference on Saturday, and members voted unanimously in favor for it. The move is seen as a response to Governor Ron DeSantis' education policies, including his having pressured the College Board to remove critical race theory tenets from its advanced placement African American Studies course. And I agree with it. Y'all know how many videos I've done, several videos on critical race theory and broke it down about what it's really about, and how it's a lie and it's not based in history. Historians bash the whole critical race theory stuff, the 1619 Project, all that other bull crap that's not based on real history. It's an abomination, and they use this to tell black people basically that you'll never get ahead in life, and you're a victim. And it says that every white person is a racist. I mean, it's ridiculous. Well, quote, we are going to educate the people about Florida and what Florida is doing to black peoples. Black peoples? That no black person should want to voluntarily come and be subjected to, said James Muwakli, whatever, president of Lee County's NAACP chapter. Don't come into racism. Stay away from it. This is bullcrap. I mean, everyone knows this is bullcrap. No one takes this seriously. Even Boyce Watkins. I disagree with Boyce Watkins on some things, and I agree with him on some things. I need to. I haven't watched any of his YouTube lately. I need to get back into watching Boyce Watkins because I like the guy. I think he really believes what he talks about, and he does have some knowledge on finance and some of his cultural stuff. I agree with some stuff I don't, but I 100% agree with his sentiment when he asked the question, "Do you still listen to the NAACP?" Boyce Watkins tweeted that out. It's crazy, right? What a joke, said Governor Ron DeSantis. Just remember during COVID, these people would be on CNN, all this stuff, slamming Florida, say we were so bad, don't go to Florida. And then they would end up being spotted on the beach somewhere vacationing in Florida. I agree. We got a video here. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to play it, though. But that's basically what he said. He goes on to say, quote, we are an organization that protects people's civil rights, and this is a first step to doing that. I'm sorry, this is what NAACP said. Hillsborough County NAACP President Yvette Lewis told the Tampa Bay Times, quote, people are seeing what's happening in Florida. They're paying attention, and I hope that help is coming. What does that mean? Florida is a state. There's nothing the federal government can do. Florida is a state. The state voted on these policies. There's nothing you can do about it. You don't like it, get rid of DeSantis. But the people of Florida love DeSantis. That's what the thing is. You don't like it, move to a different state. But Lewis said Florida's effort to strip blacks of their rights goes beyond education policy. What rights is being stripped from black people? This is ridiculous. And pointed to voting fraud arrests and redistricting that has split black voting blocks. She said that travel advisory vote also reflected anger over proposed abortion limits and legislation narrowing the use of preferred pronouns in Florida schools. Okay, those are two separate issues. First, the abortion thing. Abortion affects black people more than white people. I mean, disproportionately black. We know this is putting 80% of abortion clinics is put in black neighborhoods. You know, it's about exterminating black weeds, according to Margaret Sanger, the founder of what's that abortion clinic? It slips my mind. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, y'all. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The abortion clinic that Margaret Sanger founded. So I mean, you would think the NAACP would be against abortion since they are basically killing black people, but again, they're with the leftist liberal agenda that want to murder babies. That's what this. So of course the NAACP is going to be with it. And then the whole pronouns thing. What does it got to do with black people? What does that have to do with black people? Again, this is pushing the leftist agenda. That's what the NAACP is there for. But it's worth noting that scouring the many interviews of Florida NAACP leaders, Zero Hedge found no indication that any of them actually planned to flee the purported bastion of racism. And that's my point. All these people telling people don't come to Florida, but you still there. You still living there. This is all cap. Laverne Spicer, she tweeted out, the NAACP just told black folk not to come to Florida because it's not safe for us. Well, I'm black and I've been black all my life. I've been living in Florida for 30 years. I've done well for myself and lifted up my community. So that is some foolishness if I ever heard it. Amen to Laverne. I 1000% agree with her. The tourism contributed to $102 billion to Florida's economy in 2021. However, as even the Miami Herald recently noted, not all black travel in Florida is a net positive. After the latest vandalism and 2 more murders amidst spring break partying, the Herald editorial staff called for Miami to, quote, drive a stake through spring break's heart, noting that complicating matters is that many of the spring breakers are black. Wow. Interestingly, that editorial no longer appears in searches of the Herald website, but it's still visible where it was published at Yahoo. Of course, you know, you can't mention facts. If the facts are facts, you can't mention the facts, especially if it's pertaining to black people. You can't mention that the majority of the people fighting and shooting during spring break is black. You can't say that, even though it's true. I'm not gonna play it, but police responded to one of these incidences. Police in an unmanageable crowd of spring breakers in Miami Beach, which resulted in altercations, and everyone there was black apparently. It's ridiculous. The NAACP isn't out there in the neighborhoods trying to stop black on black crime. They're not at the abortion clinics trying to stop, trying to prevent babies from being killed, any of that stuff. They're telling people to not go to Florida. It's ridiculous. But let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrapublics.com for the latest in news. Till next time. Peace.